Welcome to Library Connection. I'm Mandy Cantrell, Youth Services Director at the B.B. Comer Memorial Library here in Sylacauga. Before I get started, I want to thank TV47 and Robert especially for all they do to help us put on our program. Today, we have a wonderful program. Robin Angelo from Coosa Valley MRI is joining me today. Thank you for being here.
Mandy, thank you for having me. This is going to be so nice, as I told you earlier.
Yes.
In light of everything that's going on in the world,
Yes.
and now in our nation, and now in our state, this is going to be such a joy to talk about something lighthearted.
Yes, yes. Well, I'll tell you, Robin, what made me call you is I saw that you have a children's program for Coosa Valley MRI, and I was real excited. I know we have books at the library about going to the hospital, having tubes in your ears. Maisie goes to the hospital, anything to help parents when their children are getting ready to have a procedure or anything like that. So I was really excited about your program. And I completely forgot. Tell us about yourself, Robin, before we dive into MRIs.
Yes, well, Mandy, I'm currently Director of Operations for Coosa Valley MRI. Okay. I've been in the diagnostic imaging field for 17 years now, believe it or not. Good. I can't believe that. 17 of those years I've been affiliated with Cypress Partners, who's a company out of Florida, and 12 of those I've been affiliated with Coosa Valley Medical Center.
Okay, good.
Back in '09, the hospital and Cypress Partners performed a joint venture, and they asked me to be Director of Operations for that joint venture, and I've been doing that ever since.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So I graduated from the University of North Alabama.
Okay.
And in 1990, came home to pursue a job in medical and corporate wellness at Kimberly-Clark. Worked there for 12 years, absolutely loved it. I'd probably still be there if Bowater hadn't have kind of made some decisions that they made. However, it was all good. It led me into being a marketing rep for Image South out of Birmingham with Cypress Partners.
Oh, okay.
And then that led into the promotion of Director of Operations and got me back into my hometown.
Yay. Well, I'm so glad.
So, yeah.
And I was especially excited, like I said, about your children's program. Now, it's called a pediatric program is what you call it, right? Exactly.
Well, it's called Educational Play Program.
Educational Play.
Okay. And it's really about providing education to children through the form of play to produce a certain outcome. And the outcome that we want to produce with our children, our pediatric patients, is we want them to come in and be relaxed and know what they're about to do.
Right.
What is an MRI and what can they expect? We want to calm their fears because it's so important that not only children but adults too, that they're able to complete the scan, Mandy. If they're not able to complete it, we can't get the diagnosis for the physician, and then they're unable sometimes to treat in that capacity. Okay. So it's very important that when the children come in that they're able to start and finish.
Is this something you came up with yourself, or did you get it from somewhere, the program with the Felix the Frog?
You know, there's educational play programs all around, but not any with this concept with Felix. And so we just put pen to paper and brain to paper and came up with a 2-track educational play program. And it's applicable 1st through 4th grade. Okay.
So you do one for 1st and 2nd, right? And then one for 3rd and 4th. Now, do you go to the schools? Do children come to you? How does that work?
We typically go to the schools. That's how we've done it in the past. We typically visit a school in the fall and then one in the spring. And I think we have been to most of the schools in the area. However, we are headed in a couple of weeks to visit Pinecrest Elementary, and we are excited about that.
Good, good.
So their track of education is going to be for the 3rd and 4th graders.
Right, okay.
And that track of education deals with, they watch a video about what is an MRI and some about anatomy and physiology, the scientific principle behind MRI and how it works. Then we get into the play part where the kids actually reenact the scientific principle of having an MRI, and they'll use bright colored pom-poms, little soft sponge soccer balls, and then we elect 2 doctors to be the artist to draw the image that might be in their mind,
Oh,
whether it's a
good.
brain or a lung or a knee. And so the kids have a lot of fun with that.
I bet they do. Show us a few of the things you brought
Yes.
that you use in your program.
Yes, I love Felix the Frog. This guy travels with me to each school, and he helps me with the 1st through 2nd grade program.
Okay, good.
We also, Mandy, bring our toy MRI scanner. I had a carpenter make this, and it actually has a little table. The table is actually Velcroed in, so let me get that out.
Yeah.
But it shows the children, you know, the little table that they'll lie down on in, how it moves into the MRI machine, and then we've made it kind of fun putting these fun stickers on
Oh,
it.
yes.
So, and then we kind of demonstrate with Felix the Frog how to get in the MRI scanner, what they can expect.
Okay.
And so the kids love Felix the
bet.
Frog.
I bet
He's
they
a
do.
hit. I love Felix the
Oh,
Frog.
I know you do.
He's the best traveling companion.
Have fun. That is great. That is so important because an MRI, I've had an MRI, that would be very scary if you're a child and don't really understand. So I think that's wonderful.
You're exactly right. I can't tell you the number of times that we've had pediatric patients come in, and you know, you hate to see them cry and be upset. Some of them make it through it and some of them don't. And about 5 or 6 years ago, we developed this program because we wanted to create something that would educate these children to calm their fears.
Right.
And Mandy, it's another way. I think we mentioned earlier, you know, we're not just an MRI center. We don't want to operate just as an MRI center, but we want to find opportunities to give back to our community and to partner with other institutions and organizations out there in our community and adjacent counties. And so Felix the Frog and our educational play program is one of those ways to do that.
That is wonderful. We're going to pause for a commercial break and then come right back and talk some more with Robin.
Coosa Valley Medical Center, one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama, is also Silicaga's largest employer. Services from the emergency room to surgery to cancer treatment to post-stroke care. You won't believe what's right in your backyard. It's Coosa Valley Medical Center in Silicaga. So, if you're sick in Alabama, choose one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama. That is Coosa Valley Medical Center.
Home making you sick? Moisture and unsafe air from your crawl space can infiltrate your home, causing health hazards and high utility bills. Ox Foundation Solutions can remedy any mold or mildew problem in your home. It's time to get strong. How strong? Ox Strong. Get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
Marble City Pharmacy in Silicaga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our knowledgeable pharmacists are always available for questions about your medications or advice on taking over-the-counter products and supplements. Our friendly staff can assist you in choosing from our full lines of compression hose and medical equipment. And don't forget our gift department. We have a great selection of unique gifts for every occasion. Stop by and see us today. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
Welcome back to Library Connection. I'm talking with Robin Angelo. She is the Director of Operations at Coosa Valley MRI. I wanted to make sure I got that right. Telling us about their children's program. And this is so wonderful. But you said this fits completely with your vision, mission, values, and missions.
Absolutely. Yeah. I firmly believe, Mandy, that every organization needs a vision, mission, and values. And, you know, when I became Director of Operations, I wanted to make sure that we had a solid foundation to stand on, that we just weren't in operation to provide MRI exams. And so our vision is a worldly vision, so we're contributing to world efforts, and we want hope and compassion to be in abundance, not only in our facility, in the way that we treat our patients and take care of our patients, but really across the world. And then our mission is a very simple mission, and it's about providing consistent, excellent patient care and customer service. And the two key words there are consistent and excellent. And then the values are very important, and that's the foundation that we stand off of and work off of every day. And it's things like respect and professionalism and integrity, accuracy and quality.
Yes.
Those are all important aspects that we provide and that we do.
Well, that's wonderful. I know y'all are working very hard, and I see all of that in you and the things you do. That's great. That's great. Show us. We're going to look at some maybe some video and some pictures of some of your programs that you do. You go
Good
to the
morning,
school, and it's you
everyone.
that does the program.
Felix and I
Yes,
have
yes.
traveled from
Felix and I go to
Sylacauga
the
to
programs.
Ashland Elementary this morning, and we're here sharing our medical educational play program with the first and second graders, and we are having a fantastic time. Felix is having an extra good time, so everybody say hello to Felix. Y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.
1, 2, 3, MRI!
Well, it looks like the kids are loving it. Do they? How do the kids react to all of that?
Just how you saw in the videos. I mean, truly, that last video, the kids are so excited. This guy right here is the star of the show, and they just love it. When I bring in Felix the Frog and we play the freeze frame game, that's it. And,
okay.
Yes, and it really takes the message home. So they have a fun way of learning what we want them to learn.
That's great. Let's see some more of the pictures that you've got. Oh, that's your logo, I guess. That's right.
Yes, our logo is in the upper right-hand corner. We do have an eagle on our website, Mandy.
Yes.
And this was a microfiber cloth that we provided for our patients during the month of November. November was the month of Thanksgiving,
Yes.
and it kind of goes in relation to our vision, mission, values, and what we stand for. I could have done something black with maybe a spine on there, but why?
Right.
And we believe in providing positive messages to the community.
Okay.
And we encourage everybody, no matter what you're going through, no matter what you're feeling, dare to soar.
Wow.
So that was a neat little promotional gift that we gave our patients.
Oh, and there's Felix again.
Now that is our logo for the educational play program.
Great. Oh, now they're having a great time.
They truly are. I asked them to pose for a picture, and they could not lift up Felix the Frog any higher than that.
Oh, how fun. Those big smiles. They love him.
They do, and I think these are heartwarming pictures, and I think their faces speak 1,000 words.
Yes, they do.
It's a very moving program, and it allows, the way I structure it and conduct it, it allows children to believe in themselves.
Great.
And that's another important aspect of the program is reaching out to children and loving them and helping them to believe in themselves.
So you get up and get moving too.
And now this is the 3rd and 4th grade program, and it is a very active program.
Okay.
Because as I said earlier, Mandy, they are reenacting the scientific principle
That's right.
behind how an MRI generates images.
Well, I could learn from that, I know. Oh no, we're gonna get to that in just a little while.
Yeah.
Have you had any children that have been through your program come in for an MRI?
We have, and it was the neatest thing because I happened to be in the patient lobby, and when I walked in, they said, "There's Miss Robin. Hey, Miss Robin." And of course, I couldn't remember. I can't remember all the children's names. But and I told him, I said, "So tell me, what are you going to do when you get in the MRI machine?" And he got real rigid, and he said, "Still as a statue."
Oh, okay.
So that tells me that our program is working. And I will
is.
tell you that the children that have been through this program, they started successfully and they ended successfully, and there are no tears.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And I'm also thankful not only for Felix the Frog, but for Arnie the Anteater, because this is a little storybook that we read about Arnie and him riding his bicycle and having a fall on his bicycle, injuring his head, and having to have an MRI.
Oh, my.
So it goes really, really great with our program.
All right, well, that is great. I'm so glad the kids that I mean, this is one thing, you hope none of them ever have to come see you.
Yes.
But chances are somebody will, so that is great.
We do. We see a couple of patients, pediatric patients a week, and it can stem from, an orthopedic injury to a brain situation, headaches to things that aren't going well with their stomach, and we have to we have to take care of those.
And how important for them to understand how important it is for them to be still and all the other things you teach them, and to know, just to kind of know what to expect.
Yes.
That is awesome. Your website is very good too. This book, I believe, is on your website, right?
It is.
Yeah.
It is, along with a pediatric page that talks about everything that we offer within our pediatric program on premise, on site.
Right.
Because the kids get to choose their music from Pandora and put headphones on and listen to music. And then if they've been really good patients, we have these big yellow treasure boxes, and they get to put their hand in there and grab out a nice toy for them. And then it also talks about the legend of Felix the Frog, how you can get in touch with us if you would like for us to provide the program to your school.
Okay.
And again, it goes into every aspect of our company and what we do and what we offer.
Well, that's so important to me. I think I work with children at the library with books and programs, and it's so nice to educate children on things like this that they need to know. Like I said, we hope they never have to experience an MRI. That would be the goal, but that's not going to happen. I mean, some children are. You may never have to have one, but somebody is. That is awesome.
We tell everybody you're going to have an MRI at least once in your lifetime.
That's probably right. That's great. Now, you said this goes along with your passion.
Yes. You know, going through high school and college, Mandy, I don't think I ever really connected the dots. But later in life, I figured it all out. And one of my passions is moving people, places, and things to greater levels of success.
Yes.
And I am privileged and honored to get to do that at the workplace, and I'm privileged and honored to get to do that on my own farm.
Right. That is awesome. We're going to pause for a commercial break and come right back and talk a little bit more about your horse therapy program. All right, hope you'll join us.
Coosa Valley Medical Center, one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama, is also Silicaga's largest employer. Services from the emergency room to surgery to cancer treatment to post-stroke care. You won't believe what's right in your backyard. It's Coosa Valley Medical Center in Silicaga. So, if you're sick in Alabama, choose one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama. That is Coosa Valley Medical Center.
Home making you sick? Moisture and unsafe air from your crawl space can infiltrate your home, causing health hazards and high utility bills. Ox Foundation Solutions can remedy any mold or mildew problem in your home. It's time to get strong. How strong? Ox Strong. Get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
Marble City Pharmacy in Silicaga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our knowledgeable pharmacists are always available for questions about your medications or advice on taking over-the-counter products and supplements. Our friendly staff can assist you in choosing from our full lines of compression hose and medical equipment. And don't forget our gift department. We have a great selection of unique gifts for every occasion. Stop by and see us today. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
Welcome back to Library Connection. I'm talking with Robin Angelo from Coosa Valley MRI. We've talked a lot about your programs. How can someone get in touch with you if they want to have a program for children, or you do programs for adults too, don't you?
Yes, we have speaker presentations that we can hit all age levels and all organizations and tailor it to your specific needs. There's several ways, Mandy. Reach out to us on Facebook. Coosa Valley MRI is our Facebook name. Our website, CoosaValleyMRI.com. Or give us a call, 256-207-2686. We're in the phone book, or you can look us up online.
I looked at your Facebook page and your website getting ready for the program, and it is great. It's very easy to find what you're looking for. I found a lot about the legend of Felix the Frog and the book and all of those. That's great. So maybe get in touch with her if you need a program. That would be awesome. Now I want to switch to more of your personal life, I guess. What you do, you said you have a farm. And you do equine-assisted therapy, horse-assisted therapy, I guess. Tell me about that.
We do, and I'll just start out by saying it's not a formal program, Mandy. There are many formal equine-assisted therapy programs out there that require the instructor or the leader of that program to be credentialed, and I'm not. But Mike and I, my husband and I, we just do it on a very informal basis, and it's Not open to the public now,
Right,
but
I
we
understand.
basically, when family and friends reach out to us, we provide that for them.
That's great. What does it mean to have your horse assist with therapy?
Well,
just kind of explain that.
Let me just tell you, it's an amazing feeling. Even for those people that aren't real sure about horses, it's an incredible feeling. Truly, the base of the premises is it's horse-human connection. And it's amazing when you have a 1,000-pound animal and you have an individual that may be going through a real tough time in their life, whether that's an adolescence or whether it's an adult. Maybe they've had a troubled past, maybe they're just now getting over an illness, maybe they're going through depression, maybe they're uncertain about their future, contemplating a career change, maybe they've experienced a loss in their life. This is what we do. This is what I love to do, and it goes back to that main vision of our company is providing hope and compassion to individuals, and so that just kind of flows over into my personal life as well.
That's great. Now, like you said, you have friends that come. Do they just spend time with the horse? You help them get, I don't know. I don't even really know what to ask you. They just spend time with the horse, not necessarily riding the horse, walking the horse, whatever?
And really, a lot can be done on the ground. And it really depends on the person, their level of knowledge of the horse, and then what's going on in their life. So I'll tailor that session for their specific needs, but a lot of times it's just the groundwork. And so we'll do a little bit of grooming with the horse, we'll talk about safety one-on-one, and then we'll go out into the arena and have the children or the adults, what I call, join up. And that's where you give the horse and the human a couple of minutes to kind of bond and get to know each other. And then you kind of start that process of giving them assignments within the arena to help them with whatever issue they might be dealing with.
Well, let's see. We have some little videos. There we go. What's going on right there?
Yes, this is my sweet cousin Sarah Claire, and she just really has a strong interest in horses, and so she wanted to get more hands-on, and so she's working with the horse, coordinating the horse and leading the horse through the cones. And I asked her at the end of her session, I said, Sarah Claire, what did you enjoy the most? And she said, running with the horse. And I think you've got a picture or video of her running with Denseur. This is another a great little one. He is my adopted nephew. This is Iad. And again, he is joining up with Denseur on the ground, and both of them are just getting to know each other. But he's been to the farm several times.
That's beautiful. Now, is this your horse too? All these are your horses?
These are our horses. This is Kaizen, and he's not one of our therapy horses. He's more on the spooky side, but he's a great horse for kids to touch and feel and love on. And so this is Iad having some quality time with Kaizen.
How fun. Okay, now here, what's going on?
Mandy, this is Sarah Claire, and she's learning how to lunge Denseur. We are working on rehabbing him because he has the beginning stages of kissing spine, so we're working to build up his top line. And so we have a surcingle and side reins, and so I'm having her learn the aspects of lunging a horse and getting her to do it the correct way. By the way, she caught on very quickly and did it quite well.
Good.
Yeah. And this video is her favorite. This was her favorite, running through the arena, free as free can be, with this gigantic horse that can sometimes be intimidating to people, but you would be amazed at the results that come from just one session. I have seen people cry, I have seen people, face their fears, I've seen people overcome trust issues. It's been absolutely amazing. And I will tell you that it's happened in my own life. In 2009, I lost my mom, and the reason why we called Denseur our champion horse is because he was my champion. He helped me grieve the loss of my mom, as well as face one of my fears about getting back on a horse, because I had had a pretty bad accident with one of my horses, and so he helped me overcome a lot of those things, and he continues to give even through this equine assisted program.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
And it's hard to find horses like Denseur.
Really?
Yes.
How long have you had Denseur?
Denseur?
Yes.
We've had him 7, 8 years now.
Really?
Yes.
Goodness, he must be so good with people, with all ages.
He really is. I would not hesitate, my husband and I would not hesitate putting a baby on his back, all the way up to a senior patient, a senior person.
Wow. So he just knows. I think animals do. I mean, all animals, but I guess in this case, horses.
The horses know. They read your emotion very easily because they're herd animals. And so they're paying attention to what the other horses are thinking and doing. And so when I have the individual in the arena with the horse, they're mirroring what they're feeling from the human. So if a person is fearful, sometimes we can see that play out. If they have trust issues, sometimes we can see that play out. Right. And so we have to work within that time frame to overcome that. Sometimes you can do it in one session. Right. Sometimes it takes several sessions.
But you've seen a lot of good results from
Absolutely.
this.
This is why we keep doing what we do.
That's great. That's great. So you have several horses, do you? Or
we have 4 horses.
Okay, good.
We do. And again, Dan Sewer is the one that we primarily use. His demeanor is really hard to find in horses, so he's a dime a dozen.
Oh my goodness. I know that takes a lot of time and a lot of extra effort to take care of them, but well worth the time.
Absolutely. We wouldn't have it any other way. And it's, as with my work, so is my personal life. It gives us the opportunity to give back to people. God has blessed us and has blessed me in so many ways that we look for ways to be able to give those blessings back to others.
That's great.
So very, very rewarding in my work life and in my personal life.
That is wonderful. Well, you're doing a lot of wonderful, wonderful things. I'm so thrilled. And like I said, especially since I work with kids, I love seeing people that are going to help children. And your horses, that is fascinating to me. Do the kids help? I'm getting back on that now. They help groom, feed, whatever?
They do, and we might not have that picture of Ian, but he's actually, I'm teaching him how to clean the hooves.
Oh, the hooves, yeah.
The hooves of the horses. So they learn all aspects. They learn about, grooming and tacking, and then the safety aspects.
Okay.
So and then they have to clean up. We teach them about cleaning up the stalls and those kinds of things. So there's more to horsemanship than just getting in the arena, putting on the halter, and having fun. There's a lot of preliminary things as well as a lot of post-session things that have to be done.
Sure, that's great. Well, Robin, this has been a wonderful show. I appreciate you coming and telling me what y'all are doing at Coosa Valley MRI with Felix the Frog to teach kids about having MRIs, and then with your horse-assisted therapy. If you need to get in touch with Robin, if you're a school or a group, civic group, and you need a program for adults, children, any age, she is glad to come and do that. So look at their Facebook page, the website, or give them a call. So thank you, Robin, for joining me, and thank you for joining us on Library Connection.